Hello, welcome to NorCal Sports TV's three-point shootout here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, day 3 of camp. And it's time to get the three-point contest going out here on Court 1 on NorCal Sports TV. Pleased to have you alongside of us on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. First up, we got the WNBA division. Got a slew of WNBA candidates who are signed up, ready to go. Gonna have a minute to shoot. Got 5 racks, 5 balls in each rack. You get to go around and take all 5 shots from each rack. And then you get the money balls on the 3rd and the 5th rack. Actually, it's on the 5th rack. So just the 5th rack. Go all the way to the last rack. You got the money ball, which is worth 2.
We're not sure. Her name was written down. She crossed it out. Her name was written down. Autumn Begley, are you going to compete?
Autumn Begley is going to get us started here on the NorCal Sports TV three-point contest.
Start the clock when you take your first shot. Mario, you ready over there?
We are ready to go. The three-point contest here. It's going to be Autumn Begley getting us started. We got Danny Scott alongside me here at the three-point contest. It's underway. Autumn Begley getting going. The clock hasn't started, but she's going. Begley looking for her first one. Return camper Autumn in the three-point contest last year as well. And here from the top spot, she's going to move around. She gather the ball on the right side. Danny, it's always a fun part of camp. Got everyone kind of hanging out here in the evening, taking in the three-point contest. Autumn, see the body language, not too happy, but what do you think are the keys for something like this in this type of competition?
You know, I think a lot of times in the three-point contest, it's really about speed. Getting as many shots up as you can. You see guys in the NBA or WNBA three-point contest are moving real quick. For campers like this, I think a lot of form, making sure your shot is good, because a lot of these kids aren't going to get around to all 25 shots. So yeah, if they can make 4 or 5 shots, they'll be looking pretty good going into the later stages.
For sure. So you kind of set the tone, too, and set that early mark. Kind of set the pace, set the barometer. I think we're going to have Allie Fowler coming up next. We'll go through our list here. We just saw Autumn Begley. Next up is Allie Fowler. We got McKenna Magoon, Bella Fortner, Ariana Swim, Lucy Joseph, and Chloe Root, all scheduled to take part here in the WNBA Division's three-point shootout. Fowler getting going. She initiated the clock as she got her shot off right away. Taking shots from the corner first as the music gets bumping. Now moving up to the wing. Got a bunch of rebounders out there as well. Not sure if the counselors were guaranteed slushies, but I know some of the campers that are volunteering are going to get a slushie for their efforts.
Still no shots in the basket yet from either contestant. Both of them getting a little close. That one up and in for the 2-point shot.
Nice money ball there for Allie Fowler. First bucket to get going. Clock winding down on Allie. Final few seconds. Gets to the final rack. Probably not going to get through it. Gets that one off. Almost got it to go. And Allie Fowler is in the lead here at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
And Mario, Allie hitting the money ball shot on that one. A 2-point lead going in.
So money ball on the 3rd and the 5th rack, your final shot. That one is worth 2.
getting reset here for next camper to go.
Yeah, we're going to have McKenna Magoon coming up next. They're trying to get the clock situated, make sure they got all the basketballs ready to go. Begley started us off, couldn't get on the scoreboard. Allie Fowler with 2 in the lead. Coming up next will be McKenna Magoon. Magoon playing for the Aces here at the summer basketball camp. Clock starts when she gets going, and here we go. Magoon on to the first one off the first one goes for her from the corner spot. Almost had 2 in a row. It's going to move over to the next spot. One behind Fowler, who hit the money ball in the middle rack. Here's Magoon. Last shot on the wing. Short. She'll move over to that middle rack. Banks it in off the glass. She's got 2. We are tied. Magoon looking for the lead. Got it right there. 3 for McKenna. Money ball on the way. 5 for McKenna Magoon. Strong round. Almost coming to an end. McKenna Magoon still looking to add to her 5-point total. A little buzz coming too from the campers who are here to cheer her on, also compete against her. 5 seconds left. 6 for Magoon. Last shot, good if it goes, won't go, and 6 for McKenna Magoon, who steps in front. Great shooting display there, Danny.
Yeah, and that's something that we just talked about. We said about 5-6 points going in. That might be the number to beat. A great shooting display there from McKenna. 5 shots going in, including the money ball, to give her 6 points.
The lights are coming on. McKenna Magoon, I usually say sometimes you're shooting the lights out. She shot the lights on out here at the NorCal Sports TV 3-point contest. Hitting 6, including another money ball. Let that one to go up at the top. Next up, we got Bella Fortner coming up. Fortner from Murphy's. Playing for the Dream out here at the summer basketball camp. Day 3 of camp. Fortner's going to get going. First one off the mark. Fortner, a little jump into her shot. Trying to get the legs into it. This one a little too strong. Moving on to her second rack.
And good distance on that one. That one finds the bottom of the net. A little bit of a slow jumper. Hopefully she picks up the pace a little bit, able to get to all 5 racks. Second one good.
Fortner with 3 now. Halfway to Magoon, our leader with 6. Rattles home another one. There's 4. The money ball off the back rim, or off the backboard, I beg your pardon. 4 for Bella Fortner. Make it 5. She splashes that one. Looking for the tie. And final shot as she gets to the last rack. Won't go. 5 for Bella Fortner. Good shooting display there for Bella. Right behind McKenna Magoon, our leader with 6.
And Fortner and Magoon, same amount.
And camper number 92 under her next rack gets 1 out of that corner one.
Interesting to see someone out here taking dribbles almost like it's a free throw on that. Don't really see that too often in the 3-point contest. Most of them are trying to just get around the ring, but she's trying to line up her shot.
Time becoming a factor as we're down to about 20 seconds. A lot of them seem to be online just a little bit short. We just had a good vantage point from our NorCal Sports TV broadcast booth. on those wing threes. They were all on line. Again, just the distance, and she knocks down another one. She's got 2. Money ball at the buzzer won't go. So Ariana Swim will get on the board, knocks down a couple three-pointers. She's tied with Allie Fowler for 3rd. Behind McKenna Magoon with 6 and Bella Fortner with 5. Coming up next, we have Lucy Joseph.
And you're starting to see the speed factor in. Last couple campers not making it all the way through, but Magoon, the one that did make it to the final rack, get all the balls off, she was able to put up a 6 and still holds the lead.
There's Lucy Joseph. Speaking of 6, she is number 6. Got 1 there. She knocks down from the corner. This one just short. Those 5 shots in an efficient manner. She moves on to her next rack. Seems to be on a good pace. These ones are again online, just unable to get one to go on that second rack. Moving to the 3rd rack with 1.
And everything just seems to be a little bit flat on that shot. A lot of balls bouncing off the front rim. Everything looks good, just a little short.
Now the fatigue coming a factor. She gets to her 4th rack. Trying to muscle that one in. A little short. Final rack's going to need a good showing here. Moving to this rack with 1. Joseph shot off the side of the backboard. That one rolls out. Here's a money ball. Short. Lucy Joseph able to get a 3-pointer in the 1st rack. And she got 1 as we get to our last contestant here in the 1st round. Chloe Root coming up. As right now our 2 top scorers are McKenna Magoon and Bella Fortner with 6 and 5, and they would be in line to advance into the championship round here at the 3-point contest of the WNBA division. Again, it's Magoon and Fortner unless Chloe Root, our next contestant, can hop out there in the Crocs. She don't even got him in sports mode, so she's saying that she's handled this and she's ready to go. First shot, again online, just falls short. Root chucks up another. Getting it out and slinging it from the hip. That one is short. Chloe moving on to her next rack. In order to have the balls on the right side. This is that one. Trying to line it up. Front rims it. 30 seconds left for Chloe Root. That one bouncing around. Almost went down for Chloe. Moving on to the 3rd rack. You see my guy Avery Townsend with a nice camera shot from behind. There, straightaway view of Chloe Root. Nice view of the backdrop here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp as well. You see our broadcast booth in the background. Root. My guy Forrest getting to that shot as Chloe at the buzzer. Can't get that one to go. And that's going to do it for the 1st round. Round that sees McKenna Magoon lead the way with 6. Bella Fortner with 5. They will advance to the next round. As Fowler, Swim, Joseph, Root, and Begley all coming in short. So it's going to be McKenna Magoon and Bella Fortner, our top 2 contestants.
Okay, our finalists, McKenna Magoon and Bella Fortner.
And both of them in the 1st round went back-to-back, so I believe Fortner will go first, or is it going to be Magoon?
Yeah,
Magoon elects to go 2nd.
Yeah.
Smart decision there, trying to know what you need to beat. So Fortner getting us started here in the finals. 5 points in the 1st round, looking to get back to at least that. Put the pressure on Magoon.
Seeing the Aces and the Dream battling all camp long. And they're battling here for the 3-point contest as Bella Fortner representing the Dream. Can't get one from the corner, moves on to her next spot. Here from the wing, banks one in for 1. She's on the board. There's 2. That one looks good. 3 for Bella Fortner. Trying to set the pace here in the championship round. She Gets to her middle rack, had the money ball in the last go around. Sitting on 3. Money ball on the way, off to the left.
She seems to be moving much faster here in the second round. If you remember from the first round, only made it about halfway through rack 4. Looks like she's going to get at least to rack 5.
4th shot for Bella Fortner. Clock winding down, make it 5. Puts up another one. Money ball won't go. 5 for Bella Fortner, equaling her number in the first round, so staying consistent. Got 5 of them. So 5 for Bella Fortner.
A big shot there in the final rack. Bring her total up to 5. Definitely putting the pressure on Magoon here. She had 6 in the first round. Trying to get back to that number 6 to win the 3-point contest.
And that's what it's going to take as Bella Fortner setting the pace here in the second round with 5. Matching her first round number. Magoon unable to get one from the first rack. Fortner didn't get one from the first rack either in that round. So we'll see if Magoon could make up the difference. The rest of the way, trying to go off the back rim. That one misses onto her third rack. Still looking for her first bucket here in the second round. Halfway through. Money ball on the way from Magoon. Too strong.
Shot seems to have flattened out a touch in between rounds as she knocks down her first one. Gets 2, chance to...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 4 from Magoon. Rolls out. Can she get to the money ball for the win? Oh, short. And it's going to be Bella Fortner winning in dramatic fashion as McKenna Magoon takes it down to the money ball and comes up just short. Gets 4 in the second round here in the 3-point contest at the WNBA division. And it's going to be Bella Fortner taking home the championship here at NorCal Sports TV 3-point contest. We're going to have Bella Fortner over here shortly. Talk to her here for a second on the 3-point contest. We're getting set up here. Yeah. Bella Fortner coming over here. We got her on NorCal Sports TV inside the broadcast booth. Getting squared away. Great job, Bella.
Thank you.
Yeah, terrific job. Great shooting out there. So what was going through your mind there in that second round?
Just to shoot it and make it.
Shoot it and make it. Yeah. Yeah. So, what was kind of the strategy as far as trying to make sure that you got through all the racks?
Just get your shot and don't look at it, I guess.
Okay.
Just keep shooting.
Yeah, yeah. So don't sit there and stare at it too long, right? Move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Get the next shot going. Awesome. Right on. So how much did your teammates kind of play a role in maybe cheering you on a little bit and helping you out? Did you hear them out there? Did you feel that?
They helped me a lot.
Yeah?
They were very loud.
Good, good. Yeah. And what's kind of been, I guess, one of the favorite parts about camp and getting to play with your teammates? What have you enjoyed about being up here at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp?
I like that I get to meet new people and learn new stuff.
Yeah, well, you've been learning a lot, and you made it pay off today. Great shooting display here at the NorCal Sports TV 3-point contest. Once again, our champion right here in the WNBA division, Bella Fortner. Great job, Bella.
Thank you.
Terrific job. Great shooting here at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. That's going to do it for the WNBA division. Once again, the winner, Bella Fortner, taking it down to the finals and winning 5-4 in dramatic fashion over McKenna Magoon to take home the championship in the WNBA 3-point shooting contest. So up next, we're going to have the NBA division. We're going to get things squared away and come back with more 3-point shooting here on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp. Mario Ramos alongside Danny Scott here at the Sierra Outdoor School, the site of NorCal Sports TV's 2024 Summer Basketball Camp. We're ready to go with the NBA division. We got a slew of candidates out here, including a hat trick of Caldwell's. We got Bennett, Thomas, and Connor Caldwell all taking part. Cash Bradley, Elijah Ruiz, Angelo Martinez, Paul Castro, Colton Fuller, and Cohen Wyckoff Stewart will be taking part here in the three-point contest of the NBA division, which is our elementary school division, 4th through 6th graders. We're going to have a minute to shoot, try to get through every round, or every rack, I beg your pardon, in the first round. When you get to the 3rd and the 5th rack, the final balls in that 3rd and 5th rack will be money balls. Looks like we got Steph Curry shooting for, oh no, wait, I beg your pardon, that's Bennett Caldwell rocking a Steph Curry shirt. It's going to get us going here in the NBA division.
And Bennett's the youngest camper out here, only in 3rd grade, getting to play with his 2 older brothers, and he's firing and makes the first one.
Rolls that one in to get on the board. Bennett launches another one. Final ball in the first rack. It's on the line. It moves over to the opposite side of the 2nd rack. That one's short.
And definitely the extent of Bennett's range, but he knocks down another. Make it 3.
One in a row there for Caldwell. That one on line just short. Clock running down here on Bennett. He's going to get to the middle rack. And that one just short. Under 10 seconds. You got another one. Got the money ball. And clock winding down here on Bennett Caldwell. And looks like you got 6 is the official total. So 6 for Bennett Caldwell is the number they're giving him. A strong start there, Danny, for Bennett. Get us going. The youngest camper, like you mentioned, out here. And could have fooled us the way he was shooting out there.
Yeah, I think I said before this will be interesting. I'm not sure if Bennett has this range, but he definitely proved both of us wrong, able to knock down 5 shots, 6 points, hitting the money ball. And his brother Thomas coming up right now, trying to match Little Bro's total.
Dragging his legs into it, trying to get it up there. Looking for his first bucket. Thomas Caldwell. Caldwell's out of Lodi.
And he's a little bit behind pace of his brother in both score and speed, but able to knock down his first one. Almost 2 in a row.
Now we see him using the bounce to get into it. That one worked. Got his second shot. He'll move on to the 3rd rack. Front rims that one. Back rims the next one. Looking for something in the middle. Next shot, and there it is. Got 3. Money ball's going to help, and that one won't go down here for Thomas Caldwell, our 2nd contestant in the NBA division. Final 5 seconds here for Thomas. 3 behind his brother. Trying to get it to go, and can't use the glass. 3 for Thomas. And Bennett setting the pace, going first. He had 6, and that's going to lead us to Cash Bradley. I know you're watching this one closely, Danny.
Yeah, we got a little push-up bet on the line for this one between me and Cash. We won't get into the exact details, but for my sake, I hope he doesn't make many, but Cash is a good shooter. I've seen him play quite a few times locally and out here.
Gets going here with the AirPods in tow and everything. And looking to get his first bucket in the first rack. Goes through the first 5. Skips around to the next rack. Still looking for his first shot. Like you mentioned, a good player. Guy's been aggressive offensively out here. Starting to paying dividends for his squad in the NBA division.
And Cash can be a little bit of a streaky shooter. Once he finds his spot, he'll cash in, no pun intended, a few in a row, and there's his first.
Money ball on the way, off to the left. So far, we're seeing members of the Supersonics as Bradley knocks down another one. There's Bennett Thomas on the Supersonic squad. So it's Cash Bradley, who's now down to the final rack with the clock winding down. A couple three-pointers, and that one would have counted had it gone. It does not. It's 2 for Cash Bradley. Right now, go ahead, Danny.
A little surprising to me with Cash. You know, he's definitely a good shooter, but everything in and around. I don't know if he airballed any on that one. Everything off the rim, so despite them not going in, still a good shooting display. And like we mentioned earlier, the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade division, three-point shots are tough to come by. As we see Ruiz started off.
The lefty Elijah Ruiz, 2 for 2 to get things going. Next one off the mark, but Ruiz off to a strong start. And he's had a real good camp too. A real energetic ball handler, ball player. Guy that's able to push the pace. Kind of make some plays that have you scratching your head and like that shot right there, knocking it down. He's got 4. He earned through 2 racks as he moves on to the middle rack. Moving into second place, our top 2 shooters will move on to the championship round. Ruiz now in second with 5, now tied with 6. Slinging that lefty shot up there. Trying to splash his way into the lead. He's got 7. Money ball just short.
And every single one of Ruiz's shots so far that he's made has just been nothing but net, nothing bouncing around, everything finding the center of the basket.
Not going to get to the final rack. He's not going to need it. He's got the lead. 7 for Elijah Ruiz, our new leader here in the NBA Division three-point contest. Elijah Ruiz with a 7 spot. Young man from Lathrop, the future of River Islands High School. Justin Graham, look out, my guy. Elijah Ruiz is lining it up from range. He's got 7 to set the pace out here in NorCal Sports TV's Summer Camp three-point shooting contest.
Final Caldwell coming up to the line.
It's Connor's turn to get going. In the PJs, he's going to fire away. These campers, they've been getting better at basketball. They've been improving, but they just have so much personality that's on display on the court, but also in the snack shack and the dining hall throughout the day during the drills. Cool to be around them and see them, again, get better throughout the week, but have that energy that everyone feeds off of. Good stuff out here at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp as the racks are coming in here for Connor Caldwell.
Trying to get his first one to go in. Saw both of his brothers make a couple earlier.
Connor knocks it
There
down.
it is.
There it goes for Connor. Gets one to go. Money ball on the way. You betcha. 10 seconds here for Connor. On the board with 3. Got the money ball to go as well. Just some bragging rights at home there. Thomas also with 3. So all the Caldwells getting on the board. Connor Caldwell with 3.
And youngest brother, Bennett, the one that gets to go home and tell mom, hey, I beat everyone in the three-point contest. 6 points, in line to make the finals right now.
Danny, as a younger brother myself, I would make sure everyone knew, not just mom and dad, but aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa.
And as an older brother, I would have never let that happen.
Touche. All right, next we got Angelo Martinez giving it a rip. Martinez stepping up. He plays for the Bobcats squad. Our first member that's not on the Sonics that we've seen out here in the NBA division. Martinez.
I've got to call a few of Martinez's games. Smaller player, but real crafty with the ball. Working up to that three-point shot. Still a young guy, so got plenty of time to get there.
Jello, as he's affectionately called out here at summer basketball camp, trying to get on the board. Steps into this one, looked online, even our MC, CEO, executive producer, Dion I thought that one was going down. Got also part-time DJs controlling the music out here. Jello launches that one-handed. He said, let's try this. Almost got that one. The buddy ball won't go for Angelo Martinez. Can't get on the board here in the NBA Division three-point contest, but that's all right. Again, he's been out here at camp having a good time and people enjoying his company. Can't get that one to go. We'll bring up Paul Castro. Castro running away from the basketball court here, but now coming back and setting up, getting himself ready. And he is underway as he launches his first shot off the front rim.
Castro's been a good little ball player in the games I've watched, been more of a post player, so getting out and shooting the threes. Every post player's dream, as I can attest myself as a young post player. Didn't make it very far in the game of basketball, but
there's one for Paul Castro. Got one to go from the wing and gets one to go from the top. 2 on the board for Paul. That one looked good, just a little short. On the line, money ball, just off the mark. Got plenty of time here for Castro. Looks like he'll make it to the final rack. 2 on the board. And the leader right now is Elijah Ruiz with 6. Elijah Ruiz with 7. Bennett Caldwell with 6. Final 5 seconds here for Castro, who's got 2. Trying to get one more before the clock runs out. And that won't go. But 2 for Paul Castro. He's able to get on the board with a couple. Another member of the Sonics. That is the 6th member of the Sonics. We have 6 of the 7 members of their team signed up for this contest. And we got 2 more contestants left here in the first round of the NBA division. Colton Fuller and Cohen Wyckoff Stewart. Up next it'll be Colton Fuller. Fuller. We got to get somebody to take his spot. He was rebounding in the final rack. He traded with Ali Fowler, the WNBA division. Fuller moving on to the second rack. Still in rebounding mode. Try to stop that one from going to the next court.
Fuller looking to find his first one. Been kind of dancing around the rim. Both of those online, just a bit short.
Kind of offset on the middle rack, grabbing it from the left side. That one rolls out. Money ball on the way here for Fuller, short. Colton now on the left wing. Stepping into it with his left foot, trying to get this one up and over the rim. Still looking to get on the board. Final few seconds ticking away here for Colton. He'll get one more. And that one won't drop. So Colton Fuller able to get on the scoreboard here in the NBA Division's three-point shootout. Will take us to our final contestant, Cohen Wyckoff Stewart from Modesto. A guy that's been, like you said, you've been watching the NBA Division. I'm sure this guy's been sticking out like a sore thumb. He has when I've watched him.
Definitely thus far, probably. Oh, we're going to get Jax Peshman, a late addition to the game. Peshman has been another good player in the NBA division.
Yeah, he's originally on the list. He signed up towards the top, and the name was scratched out. I guess he had another thought. Jax Peshman.
He's got definitely a good-looking jumper, unable to get anything to go in that first rack.
See his brother Landon Peshman. Jax knocks down his first. And his second. Brother Landon also going to be in the three-point contest in the high school division, the G League. Straightaway three is good. 3 for Peshman. Make it 4. Money ball on the way. Trying to add a couple more. Clock now becoming a factor as he's got 4. 6 the number to get to the next round. Cashman almost got that one to roll in off the backboard. 10 seconds. See fatigue starting to become a factor here for Peshman.
Needs to hit a couple on this last rack.
4 is the number for Jax Peshman. Peshman, good start there for Peshman. Kind of slowed down there towards the end. Able to get 4 on the scoreboard with 4 of them. But again, the leader still Elijah Ruiz with 7, Bennett Caldwell with 6. They'll move on to the next round unless Cohen Wyckoff Stewart can best those numbers. And he gets going. Good start. 1 for 1 for Cohen Wyckoff Stewart.
Yeah, definitely, like we started to allude to earlier, one of the better players in the younger division, 6th grader. It's been very good thus far. Got to watch him play in a game earlier, had a shot at the buzzer to win it, unable to get it to go. So maybe looking for a little bit of payback in this one, trying to get going. Already made a couple.
Halfway through, he got through 2 racks as he moves on to the middle. Basketball's bounced out of the rack, knocks down that one. He's got 3. A couple more before he gets to the money ball. 15 seconds left to shoot. And he's going to need this money ball if he wants to look to advance, and it's just off the mark. Clock winding down here for Cohen Wyckoff Stewart. 4 in the round, and that's where he's going to stay. So 4 for Cohen Wyckoff Stewart, and again, the top 2 are Elijah Ruiz and Bennett Caldwell. Bennett Caldwell and Elijah Ruiz are top 2 shooters here in the NBA division. They're going to advance to the next round.
And if you would have told me before this started that we would see Bennett Caldwell going in the final round, I would have thought you were crazy, but a great shooting display there from Caldwell. 6 points. Like we mentioned a couple times, the little brother moving on to the finals with 6.
Right, so he'll get another one, or another opportunity to shoot here. So Bennett Caldwell and Elijah Ruiz. And Elijah Ruiz says, I want to go first. Let me get going. Let me get my neon green shoes down to the corner and get ready to put up some more 3-pointers. He shakes it off. Looks like a boxer coming out of the corner.
I like the confidence there from Ruiz, wanting to set the pace. We saw in the WNBA division earlier, Magoo elected to go second, but ended up losing to Fortner. So maybe Ruiz sees the trend, wanting to go first, get his makes out of the way.
Looking for his first one here in the second round. You have to get one to go, and right on cue, gets it to go off the backboard. So 1 for Elijah.
Broadcaster's jinx there, a real thing as he knocks down 1.
From the middle, just front rimmed it. Went out with a lot of energy in this round. Some of them overshot. Now he's starting to dial it in. Got the second one. That one just rolls out. Here's the money ball. Short. 13 seconds left. Is Elijah Ruiz with 2 here in the championship round of the NBA Division 3-point shootout. Clock winding down. There's 3. Short. Final shot for Ruiz. And off the mark, but he's got 3. So that's the number to beat here for Bennett Caldwell. Elijah Ruiz making 3 in the second round. He had 7 in the first round, 3 in the second. Is that going to be enough? Or does Bennett Caldwell have more than 3 in him to win the championship of the NBA Division's 3-point contest?
And it looks like Dion making a couple rules. Bennett only allowed to have 1 foot on the line in his first round. Stepping both feet on the line. This time he's got to really put some power into his shots.
Bennett underway. Being told he could step on the line. He gets a little closer. Now in short. And Bennett's going to move on to the next rack. Quickly, too. I like the hustle, Bennett. We've seen that from him all week here at summer basketball camp. One of my favorite plays that Bennett made throughout this week happened in a pickup game. Homeboy took a charge in a pickup game. I mean, how many guys are doing that on the pavement? I'd love to see it.
Not many.
Absolutely loved it.
Especially early in the day in the heat.
Yeah, oh, it's hot.
Pavement nice and warm.
Looking like a champ. Trying to bring home a three-point championship as well. Elijah Ruiz with 3. Bennett Caldwell looking for 1. Moneyball will help. Oh, rolls out. Now he gets onto his 4th rack. Leaves that one up. Lost the handle. Clock winding down here for Bennett. Short. And final shot didn't like that ball. Going to grab the other one. Almost picked the winner there. Instead, nope, he's going to get another opportunity. Finish the rack. Can't get it to go. Bennett Caldwell, great job advancing to the championship round. But in the end, it's going to be Elijah Ruiz, the winner here at the NBA Division's three-point contest. Great job there from Elijah. We're going to get him over here. Have a word with the youngster. Let's talk it up with him. See what's up here. Get Elijah over to our booth. Gonna pop a headset on my guy. Talk to him here. What's going on, Elijah? How you doing?
Good.
Doing good? You got us on there? Yeah. All right. So, why'd you want to go first in that championship round? What were you thinking there?
So one of my coaches that drafted me for the NBA draft for the camp said that go first, because if you go first, you're gonna put pressure on him. So I felt like that was right, so I went first.
Yeah.
Lucky how I won.
No, you did a great job shooting out there, getting 3 in the championship round, 7 in their first round going into it. What made you want to sign up for the three-point contest?
I just felt like I wanted to do it for my mom and dad and show them like how good I am from shooting. So I just wanted to sign up, but I never knew that I was gonna make this.
Great job, man. You never know unless you try. Great job trying, Danny.
Yeah, in the second round, you came out firing a little hot. You were overshooting a couple. Were nerves going a little high in the second round, especially going first, trying to set the pace?
Yes. When I was done, it was really nervous for me because I had a little kid and watched he could step over the line. That really got me nervous. But then I found out he was airballing, which is sad, but he did a really good job, and I'm surprised that he got this round. He's only in 3rd grade. That's an accomplishment.
For sure, great job and an accomplishment for you, winning the three-point contest here in the NBA division at the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. What's been your favorite part thus far? Maybe the three-point contest, but what else have you enjoyed here at the Summer Basketball Camp?
My favorite part is hanging out with coaches, hanging out with counselors, hanging out with my friends. Like him right here, he's my friend.
Yeah.
I didn't even know him at the first day. Second day, we started talking. We just became together, just best friends, and now I'm just best friends with everyone. So everyone knows me here. It's just an accomplishment.
Everyone does know you here. You had a great personality. Put it out here on display, not just on the court, but all throughout camp. Great job. Congratulations on winning the three-point contest of the NBA division.
Thank you.
It's Elijah Ruiz, your champion of the NBA division's three-point contest here on NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. We'll be back with more three-point contest action right after this commercial break.
Love you, Mom.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's three-point shooting competition. We're moving on to our third division. It's the D-League, the junior high division, 7th and 8th graders coming up, and we're going to get started with Trevor Jansen. We got Trevor Jansen. We also have, let's see who we got, Landon Hansote, Ram Gangosame, EJ Witt, Gregory Nunez, Jameis Sullivan, Troy Eskis, Sebastian Arevalo, Caden Padilla, and Hudson Page all taking part here in the D-League three-point competition. And Trevor Jansen getting us going here, Danny.
And moving up into the 7th and 8th graders, probably see a lot more makes start to happen. Jansen, in the game I got to do earlier, a decent shooter. Trying to show that off right here. A couple makes thus far.
Yeah, this dude's a guy that could score in a variety of ways. Youngster out of Escalon. Here's Trevor Jansen. Oh, sorry, thought it was 2. Second guess myself. He's got 2 as he moves down to his final rack. Clock winding down. He's trying to hurry to get to the money ball. And got that one to go. So 3 is the official total here for our first shooter of the D-League division, Trevor Jansen. He gets 3 to go.
And one thing to note on that one, the pace much faster than we've seen out of the younger boys in the WNBA division as well with the girls shooting. Jansen almost making it to the money ball, only something we've seen a couple times so far.
He was able to get 24 out of the 25 shots off. Here's Hansote. Coming up, Landon Hansote from Morgan Hill. Gets 1 to go, 2 in a row from the corner. And fixes the net as he snapped it in that previous attempt. So 2 from the first rack. Good start here from Landon. We got 3. 4, our new leader in the clubhouse, Landon Hansote. Just getting started, our second competitor now with 5. Start here from Hansote. 9 contestants. Landon Hansote straight away got 2 from that one. Got multiple makes from each rack.
Sitting at 7 points, 8 now.
8 there for Landon. That one's short. 9. This is the best shooting display that we've seen.
First double digit potentially.
Look at that, almost. And that's going to be it. 9 for Landon Hansote. Landon Hansote, beg your pardon.
Sorry to cut you off. Definitely the best shooting performance so far tonight. As we get into the older boys, be interesting to see once the high schoolers go. Maybe we see a 15-point rack a little later on tonight.
So 9, the number to beat, the highest number we've seen so far. Ram Gangosame. Gangosame with 2 as he moves on to the next rack. Good start here for Ram. He's kind of got like a set shot, which I think kind of helps in this situation. You're able to turn, he kind of bends and gets his shot off a little quicker. Let's see if he's able to get through all the racks.
Moving at a good pace so far. 35 seconds here to go. Halfway through rack number 3.
A couple makes in the first rack. There's 1 in the middle rack. Money ball on the way. 3 for Ram as he moves on to his 4th rack. Ram looking for 1 here from this spot. He's going to have 10 seconds left as he gets to his other final rack. 3 on the scoreboard, make it 4. Going to get another one. Good if it goes. And 4 is going to be the number for Ram Gangosame, which is in a bad number. Puts him in second place currently. We still have a few more shooters. 7 more shooters left to go. Ram currently in second. You got the leader right now, Landon Hansote, with 9. Setting the pace here in the D-League Division's three-point shootout competition.
And like we mentioned earlier, the 7th and 8th graders definitely moving at a quick pace so far.
DJ Witt shooting over here as the DJ gets a text message. Back to the beats. Witt from the wing. That one nearly rattled home. Just off the mark as Witt is going to get going to his third rack, looking for something here in the middle.
Just needs a little bit more juice on a lot of these shots. Looks like they're on line and just ending up a little short.
A little under 30 on the clock here for EJ. Money ball from the middle. Off iron. 15 seconds left. EJ being urged to use his legs as the clock winding down. He's trying feverishly to get to that money ball. Here he is. Oh, we were looking for it. He got to it. Couldn't get it to drop, and that's going to do it for EJ Witt. He's our 4th contestant here in the D-League Division's three-point shootout. And so Gregory Nunez from Galt will be our 5th contestant as he hustles down over to the corner and gets ready to let him fly.
Interested to see Nunez shoot the 3. I don't think I've taken him see a 3 all camp as he cashes his first one.
There you go.
Definitely been more of a wing player playing down, or a post player, excuse me, playing down in the paint in the games that I've seen him play so far. Not many three-point opportunities, but there's his second one. Third, heating up from the wing.
Yeah, maybe we need to rethink this, right? This is your stretch 4 right here. Gregory Nunez, he's got 4 threes, make it 5. He's fighting the range again, another set shot. Doesn't get far off the ground. Kind of almost looks like a Christoph Porzingis type shot as he gets the money ball going. Can't get that one to go. He's got 6. So he's
moves
now
him into second place.
Nunez
7.
into the final rack. Clock winding down. He's going to get a couple more attempts. See if he could add to his total of 6. Last shot won't go, but a nice shooting performance there for Gregory Nunez, who's now in second place behind Landon Hansett. Hansett with 9, Gregory Nunez with 6. And our top 2 shooters will advance to the championship round here in the three-point contest. Right now, that would be Landon Hansett and Gregory Nunez, who just finished off a 6-point round. Good shooting display there from Gregory.
And so far, everyone that I thought might struggle has proved me very wrong, and everyone that I thought was going to kill it has not done a bad job, but surprised me in the amount that they've made so far, especially in that NBA division. The 2 guys that I thought might be competing for the finals out after the first round.
Sullivan with the pair. Just hit his second. The guy who had a great performance in last year's three-point shooting competition at the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp.
Definitely a good shooting form, moving at a bit of a slow pace. There's his third.
Yeah, real deliberate pace. I don't think he's going to get through all the racks.
Definitely needs to get hot here and knock down a few to try to pass Nunez.
They're rocking the Fog City t-shirt. Let's see if he can't get a few more. He's got 3s. We're getting down about 10 seconds left for Jameis Sullivan. Banks one in off the glass. 4 for Jameis.
5, chance to tie it.
Back rimmed, and so Jameis Sullivan able to get 5. That's going to put him 1 behind Gregory Nunez into 3rd place. And the top 2 advance. And still Hansett and Gregory Nunez, 9 and 6 respectively. Jameis Sullivan now in a 3rd. Ram Gangasamy in 4th with 4. I got Troy Eskis, youngster out of Ripon.
Eskis definitely a three-point shooter that I've seen so far this week. Not afraid to pull it from behind the arc.
It's a guy who's giving me the business a little while ago. Found out I was a Celtics fan, and he wasn't too happy about that. And the Celtics going up in the finals, not to the delight of Troy Eskis. He's trying to get going from the three-point line for his first bucket. Youngster splashes that one. A nice arch on his shot. He gets another one to drop through the net.
And might need to pick up the pace here if he wants a chance to advance, but knocks down a couple so far.
Make an adjustment. He's missed a few off to the left here from the middle. There's the money ball on the way. We got it to go off the backboard. 2 for Eskis. Clock winding down on Troy. Final shot on the way. It's off the front rim, so Troy Eskis with 2. Good job by Troy. Going to give us 3 more contestants. It'll be Sebastian Arevalo. Sebastian Arevalo. Coming up, the young man from Lodi. A pretty good crafty point guard. I hear a real good ball handler. And we've seen for Team the Rim Rockers, Coach Derek Jackson.
Yeah, I got to call one of his games yesterday. Definitely been a good point guard out here so far. Decent shooter as well. See if he can get going from behind the arc. One of the big things that I think in the three-point contest is just getting to a hot stretch, especially out here in the elements. Little tougher rims than you'll see in a regular gym. So if you can, make 3-4 in a row and really get going, that gives you a big opportunity to not only make it to the finals, but potentially win it.
Revelo able to get 2 on the wing. Now getting to the middle rack. A little less than half the time left. He's got 4. Getting into that rhythm that you're talking about. He's got 5, 3 in a row. Try to make it 4 in a row. That one was short. Money ball won't go.
Needs to knock down 1 to at least tie Nunez. And there it is. Next one to take the lead. Move into second place.
Final shot here for Arevalo. Got it to go. Sebastian Arevalo with 7. Moves into second place, and right now currently moving into the championship round, unless Hudson Page or Caden Padilla have anything to say about it. Caden Padilla is going to be our next shooter. He hustles his way out there. I think he's wearing Coach Garski's Converse right now. Probably a few sizes a little too big, but Coach Garski rocking the Crocs over there. Looks like he's rocking some high heels the way he's walking around out there, and Crocs a few sizes too small. Padilla needed some kicks to go out there and shoot. Knocks down 1. Steps into another one. Short. This guy had a good ball game for Team Dazzle. They picked up a big victory over the Rim Rockers in their last ball game. Hit a couple of threes. They're going to keep that momentum going out here.
And Dazzle's the only team I haven't got to see play out of the D-League, so pretty unfamiliar with Padilla's game, but so far a good shooting form. Has the arc, just unable to get him to go in, as there comes the broadcaster's jinx once again.
Right on cue, my guy. 5. Money ball.
Ooh.
That would have been a nice rack. He got 3 out of that
10
rack.
seconds, needs 2 more at least.
5 seconds, got to have these. That one off the back rim, and that's going to do it for Caden Padilla. That one will count, but it rattles out. Caden Padilla with 5. Good shooting performance, but not going to be enough to move him into the next round. Landon Hansen, again, setting the pace with 9. Saw Sebastian Arevalo just have 7. Those two currently would be in the finals. Hudson Page is our final contestant. He could have something to say about it as the youngster gets himself ready here in the three-point contest of the D-League Division at NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Hudson getting going.
And there's a few players that I didn't see sign up for the three-point contest, and I'm a little surprised they didn't. Guys that I would have thought would have had a chance to compete.
Yeah.
One of them, Landon Bader, has been kind of the guy out here in the D division.
Yep.
We saw Mason Johnson in the last game have a big game for Team Altitude, I believe he plays on. Great defensive game and had probably double digits in points. Not out here competing as Hudson. with the money ball, a little short.
Hudson getting his 4th round, knocks that one. He's got a couple. Likes the wing spot, as that one looked good, just short. 10 seconds, Hudson with 3s, getting down to his final rack. Clock winding down, that one rolls out. Oh, that one's good. 4 for Hudson Page. Good shooting performance for Hudson. Able to get 4. There's going to be Landon Hansett and Sebastian Arevalo, who are going to move into the championship round.
And now comes the question, what does Hansett decide to do? Does he take the play out of Elijah Ruiz's playbook, electing to go first, or does he want to know what he needs to make? So far in the NBA division and WNBA division, the player that went first won. Can they break the curse in this one?
Okay, our finalists in the D-League, we have Landon Hanson with 9. He's our top scorer, and Sebastian Arevalo with 7. Where's Landon?
So being announced out here is Landon Hansett, and Landon might have took off. He already took off to the locker room. We're looking for him. We can't find him out here. Oh, there he is. He was staying warm over on the other court. You don't want to cool down. Had a hot shooting performance with 9 in the first round, and he's going to defer and give it off to Sebastian Arevalo. Going to allow Sebastian to go first. So Sebastian, who had 7 in that first round, going to get the first crack at it here in the championship round. Like the strategy, Danny?
If it were me, if I was shooting, I would probably elect to go second. I'd want to know what I need to get to, and it kind of puts, we heard from Elijah Ruiz, he wants to put the pressure on the guy going second.
Yeah.
But I feel like it puts the pressure on the guy going first to try to put some points up on the board as we see a couple in a row, make it 3 in a row.
Strong finish to that rack, and a good start to this one. As Sebastian knocks down the first to make it 4. Championship round here in the 3-point contest in the D-League division. Sebastian Arevalo.
And he hit that streak that I was talking about, trying to get going. There's number 5, looking to get the streak going again. 6, 7, big money ball shot for 9, just off the right side.
We're under 20 seconds left here for Sebastian. Good performance, matching his number from the first round, trying to best it. You can see he's getting a little tired, trying to heave it up there. Gets to the final rack. Get at least a couple shots off, and this one will get if it goes. Count it! 8 for Sebastian Arevalo.
And
7.
definitely
Sorry,
putting
Danny.
the pressure on Landon Hansett, but if he can match his total from the first round, he'll walk away a champion, but definitely a great shooting performance there from Sebastian, putting a lot of pressure on Hansett.
Hansett grabbing the ball, getting ready to go, knocks out the first one, wasting no time. Here we go, that's 2 for Landon. Make it 3! Almost had 4 in a row as people getting up out of their seats here. So 3, 8 the number to beat. 4, he's halfway there. 5 for Landon. Are you serious? He's got 6, 7, he is on fire. Almost had a perfect rack, gets to the middle. He's tied, going for the lead. Landon Hansen, still with 30 seconds, putting on a shooting display here at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Gets
12.
the money ball to boot, puts a hand up. He's playing to the crowd now.
Are we going to see a 15-pointer here? Already at 12, chance to add a few more.
Landon just short. 10 on the clock. People up all around the court here as Landon Hansen has put on a shooting display to win the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. 12 for Landon Hansen, your winner of the three-point contest in the D-League division.
Great shooting display there from Hansett, the first person to break double digits thus far, and we'll get to talk to him. Electing to go second on that one. Decision ends up working out for him.
Great shooting display there by Landon Hansett. He's going to come over here and have a word with us on the NorCal Sports TV broadcast booth. Landon's going to get in and get squared away. You got us, buddy?
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you being on here as we got you there. Great shooting display, man.
Thank you so much, yeah.
Yeah. What did you do to get yourself ready to come out here and
Well,
bury
honestly,
some threes?
in the warm-ups, I wasn't making a lot. Wasn't really powerful shots. But I went out there. They played What's Poppin'. It was a hype song. I think that helped me a lot. I kind of just blocked out the crowd. I mean, I heard them cheering, but I kind of just shot my shot. If you just really focus, you shoot your shot. I was telling the other guys, they were doing pretty well too, and I was telling them my advice, just shoot your shot, take it easy, and just don't worry about any nervousness and anything.
Sure.
Just do what you got to do.
Yeah, Danny?
And you chose to go second in that one. We saw from the younger boys, Elijah picking to go first. What was your mindset picking between whether you want to go first or second? Did you want to put pressure on him to make them and know exactly what you had to go? Where was your mind at in
Yeah,
that
that's
decision?
actually a really good question. After I said I wanted to go second, I was like, oh shoot, I should have went first to set the tone. But then I honestly, when he got A, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of scared me. But I just went back there, and yeah, even though the song wasn't as hype as the first one, I kind of just still shot my shot, and I kind of forgot about it. And then when I shot that ninth one, I was like, oh yeah, that's it. Let's go.
Yeah, you knew that was it, right? You knew that was
Yeah.
it. You kind of had your hand up, playing to the crowd there.
Yeah.
What was kind of going through your mind there down the stretch?
Yeah. Well, I got the money ball too, and that was just an extra bonus for me, honestly. And I really think it's just the mentality you go into it with. So, honestly, I'm glad I went second because I also went second the first time. So, yeah.
No, he did a great job, an unbelievable shooting performance.
Thank
Had
you so
everyone
much.
up and out of their feet. Landon Hansett, your three-point champion here in the D-League division as the dance party is broken out here at NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Tap. We'll take a commercial break and be back with more three-point shooting right after this.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy.
up next is our G League. We need the
Welcome back to the NorCal Sports TV 3-point shooting contest. Here alongside Danny Scott, I'm Mario Ramos with our producer Joseph Yanez. We're at the Sierra Outdoor School on day 3 of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. And Danny, we're seeing some pretty good shooting displays out here in the 3-point contest.
So far, definitely some great displays. We saw Hansot on the last one go for 12 in the finals as we move on to the high schoolers.
And up first is going to be Owen Joseph getting us going. And Joseph, first 3-pointers. Not going down yet for Owen. He's having himself a fine camp, rolls in that one. There's one for Owen Joseph getting us going. We got 11 shooters here in the G League division, so we saved the most for the last division. 4
Starting
for Owen.
to get streaky there, knocking down 3 on that second rack. Finding his pace.
That's a guy that you watch him play, it seems like he could get his shot off whenever he'd like and get it at will, but does such a good job of distributing the ball and setting up his teammates. 5 here as he gets to the next rack.
7 actually.
Oh, my bad.
Knocked down the money ball on that one, worth 2 points.
Here he is on his final rack. Clock running down. There's 8, 9, 10. Money ball. 11 for Joseph. I give him credit for one there. 11. A good start. Double digits here for Owen Joseph. And that's an interesting number there, Danny, to start.
Started off a little slow, picked it up towards the end, put up a nice crooked number, put pressure on the rest of the campers, trying to match or break his total. A lot of good shooters in the high school division. Didn't get to do many high school games out here, only got to do a couple, but a couple guys I'm looking at later down the board. We'll get to them when they show up, but a couple local guys that should do pretty good.
And this guy here from Stanford, Chris Jewett, lefty, knocks down a couple. And I think his shot, as he knocks down 4, is really tailor-made for a competition like this. His set shot doesn't get too far off the ground, so he's able to kind of keep shooting at a quicker pace, but also doesn't expend a lot of energy. Rattles that one home. He's got 5 through 2. Evan, as he knocks that one down, that looked good coming out the hand.
Money ball for 9. Just a little short, but so far good shooting. Ooh, in and out.
Rolling around the rim there for Jewett. Off to the hot start and slowed down since. Got that one to go. Jewett getting down to the corner as the clock winding down. And pretty good performance here for Jewett. That one's going to be good. Didn't get to the money ball. And he got to 8 for Chris Jewett. So following up the 11 from Owen Joseph. Our second shooter of the day, Chris Jewett, with 8, and that'll bring up Gavin Gomez out of Modesto, ready to chuck up some threes.
Couple of decent numbers so far in this one, 11 and 8 from Joseph and Jewett, so we'll see what Gomez can do here.
Everyone to get a crack at the first round. The top 2 shooters will move on to the championship round, face off against each other for the 3-point competition championship. There's a couple for Gomez in the corner rack. He's going to move on to the next one. Back rims it. There's a nice shot for Gavin Gomez. A wing 3. And the last one, a little too strong. Forgot one. He's going to go back, and that's going to cost him a couple seconds. And couldn't hit it. Now he moves on to the middle rack. That one rolls in and out.
Looking for number 4 down to 20 seconds. The money ball, and there's 5. Putting a little pressure on Jewett. Needs to knock down a couple more. 6.
Gavin Gomez has been out here doing a good job shooting as well, spacing the court for the Legends. And he had a good performance in this one, 6, but it's not going to be enough to advance him. The top 2 shooters, or our first 2 shooters, Owen Joseph, Chris Jewett with 11 and 8, Gomez with 6. Nice performance, but again, only the top 2 will advance. Now we got Isaac Tipton, a guy from here in this area, from Tuolumne.
Very familiar with Isaac, play a lot of basketball with him down at the gym. And the next shooter, Titan Khalees, both of them great shooters. Isaac not off to a super hot start so far.
Bouncing up and over the backboard, gets the last one to go from the corner spot. He'll take one there as he moves on to the next one. Rattles that one home. Couple on the board for Tipton. Trying to get himself going.
Isaac's definitely a guy that can get real streaky once he sees a couple go in, just like that. Could knock down a bunch in a row for 7. Big shot there from Isaac Tipton.
Money ball, such a big factor to get that extra point in there. Tipton able to take advantage of that one.
Needs one more to tie Jewett to at least put himself in contention for that final.
Need to get it here down the stretch. He's got 7. That one rattled in and out. 8. And this one to break the tie. And 8 there for Isaac Tipton, who's now tied for second with Chris Jewett. Not sure exactly how the tiebreaker situation will work, if maybe both of them will advance or if they have a shoot-off. Right now, Chris Jewett and Isaac Tipton tied with 8. Owen Joseph in the lead at 11. Gavin Gomez with 6. Has moved on to that aforementioned Titan Khalees. Guy that you said you got to hoop it up with. And I want to put you on blast, but this is a tough guy to stay in front of. I don't know.
Very tough guy. I try to avoid guarding him as much as possible. Slick player, very good ball handler, good shooter. Not showing it so far in the three-point contest as he knocks down his first.
Just want to go there. He's in a good pace as the ball is coming out quickly. Knocks down a couple here from the middle. He's got 3. That one's short, looking for the money ball. That would help. So 3 as he gets to his next rack. Don't look like time's going to be much of a factor for Titan. Again, he's shooting the ball at a rapid clip. 15 seconds as he gets to his last rack. 4 of them right now. Going to need a big performance here in the final rack. 5. That would have helped. And the money ball is going to make it, would have made it 7. It's going to be 5 for Titan Khalees.
I think next time I see Titan in the gym, I'm going to challenge him to a three-point contest rather than a one-on-one. Definitely a good performance, getting 5 points, but he still had some left in the tank there.
Tipton over there having a conversation about what could have and would have, should have there in that three-point competition in the first round. Next up is Landon Peschman, youngster from Oakdale, another return camper. Appeared in the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. We saw his brother Jax come out, have a good shooting performance. And in the NBA division, Landon gets on the board there, got his first one. Another one for Landon. He's looking for the ball, no more there. Got to move on to the next rack. 35 seconds.
If I remember correctly, I believe his brother knocked down 5, so another chance to go along with Bennett Caldwell for bragging rights out of the little brother in the household.
So little brother win the last one. Little brother's in the lead right now as Landon's got 2. You went money ball first, that's not going to count for 2. It'll only go for 1. Got to get through all of them before he gets to the money ball. This would be the money ball, and short for Landon Peschman, who ends up with 2. So advantage little brother 2-0 so far here in the three-point contest. Jax, like you mentioned, had 5 earlier in the NBA division. Landon Peschman with 2 here in the G League division. And this one's going to be tough for big brother as Luke Hansett, who had 12 in the championship round. Got the crowd going. Big brother says, hold up. Wait a second, I might have something to say. It's the first two, there's the third one. Here's 3 of 5 from the first rack. Moving on to the next one. Hanson, again moving with some speed, kind of like what we saw from Khalees. Drops another one, that's 4 for Luke Hanson as he gets to the middle rack. The money ball opportunity here in this one. 5 now for Luke, 6. Gets another one to go. That one just short, here's the money ball, 7 and 8. 9 as he moves into second place. Looking for the lead. That's it. Got 10, double digits.
Needs to knock down a couple to beat his little brother.
Luke or Landon with 12 to win his division.
This one to tie. Little short, but Landon a good shooting performance. 10 moves him into a sole second place right behind Joseph, who first shooter knocked down 11.
So 10 and 11. You got to get to double digits if you want to advance here in the G League. Good shooting performance there by Luke Hanson. We mentioned his brother, Landon. Landon won the D League division. We also saw Elijah Ruiz. He won the NBA division. And Bella Fortner, the champion of the WNBA division. We'll see who's going to win the G League championship, the three-point shooting competition, three-point contest. Here it's Brady Barrow. Firing from the corner, Barrow trying to get himself on the scoreboard. Shots coming out quick here for Barrow. That one rolls in. Third rack here for Brady.
And Barrow's number one objective appears to be to get to that final rack because he is moving at a rapid pace. The money ball for 3, nope.
Usually see Brady Barrow with his hair pulled back, and I could attest as a guy who's got a head of hair kind of like Brady's, right? Just how tough to shoot. With the, what are you laughing at, Danny? What the heck? All right, I'm follically challenged. A little jealous of the head of lettuce that Brady Barrow's got up there as he's chucking up threes, trying to get the money ball. But if it goes and short in the hands of Begley, our rebounder, Brady Barrow doing the LeBron celebration as he heads back to the rest of his friends. He'll get on the board, but it's not going to be enough for Brady Barrow as we move on to Nico Kingsbeck, our next shooter here in the G League division. You see Owen Joseph with 11, Luke Hanson in second place with 10. They would advance to the championship. Nico Kingsbeck knocks one down from the corner. Kingsbeck, last shot from the corner is good. So a couple buckets there for Nico. Here's number 3. Nice rebound there by Allie Fowler with the ball in hand. Oh, almost had another one with 2 basketballs in her hand. Rebounding machine. There's another shot for Nico. Kingsbeck's got 4.
Needs the money ball here.
Ooh. About 20 seconds left for Nico. Got another one to roll in. Getting through this rack quickly, hopping into that shot. It's short.
And a big leg kick for Nico on his shot. Would think it would slow him down a little, but able to complete the entire circuit on this one.
Got to the money ball. Would have been 7 had he made that. He's going to end the round with 5. A good round there for Nico Kingsbeck. Good start to the round on that rack. Brings us to our second to last shooter here in the opening round of the three-point contest within the G League division. And it's Grant Begley as his sister Autumn's going to come in and say, I got you rebounding here. Get yourselves ready to shoot. We're looking for a few more rebounders as we're going to get some help. Coach Garski, who's still trying to shield the UV rays. He's not taking any chances here at night. He's going to come out here and rebound.
The moon burn is a real thing up here at NorCal Sports.
Yeah, the altitude, the elevation for sure. Begley moving on to the wing. Grant, another return camper. Came and had lunch with me earlier today, sat down at our table. This guy is a dude that I have a feeling could have a pretty good conversation with the brick wall. He's got the gift of gab. Knocks that one down. He's got 30 seconds left. Such a cool kid.
Going straight in from rebounding to shooting, too. Maybe a slight disadvantage for him.
Splashes that one. Gets 2 in a row from the wing spot as he moves down to the final corner. He's got 3. Rolling the ball and getting himself in position. And he gets to the money ball. He wanted that one. And just off to the right. 3 for Grant Begley. Get to our final shooter of the first round. It'll be Cyrus Uhas, young man out of Oakland. He'll be coming out, and he is ready to go. Sublime shirt and all. As he heads down to the corner, he'll be our final shooter. He's got to get at least 10 if he wants to advance. Luke Hansett with 10. Owen Joseph, the leader in the clubhouse, with 11 in the three-point contest. As we're missing a ball, they're going to go chase after it, bring it back over here. Looks like we're going to be ready here for Cyrus Uhas. We got all the basketballs in position. We're getting towards the end here of the three-point shooting competition, wrapping up the G League division. It'll be Cyrus Uhas. First shot bounces past him. Next one rolls out.
Curious to see how his round goes. Tallest camper here, at least listed-wise, listed at 6'5". Been playing a lot of post, maybe not many opportunities to put up threes as he knocks down his first one of this round.
Gets another one to splash home. Out there by Uhas. Kind of got a little bit of a Larry Bird type shot. High window, almost behind his head as he releases that. I just dropped my second Celtics reference in today. Nice.
To go along with that, I think it's more of a Dirk Nowitzki shot.
Yeah.
The height, getting it above your head like that.
Yeah. You're not going to block that shot. It's going to be tough to get to that one. Uhas trying to find the range. Needs another one up. That one's good. Final seconds. Uhas going to get to the final rack. Won't get to the money ball. Puts up another one at the buzzer. And 3 for Cyrus Uhas. So we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with our championship round. In the three-point contest, it's going to be Owen Joseph and Luke Hansett for the championship here in the NorCal Sports TV three-point contest here at the summer basketball camp.
What's the last two?
At 11, he's electing to go first. Got 1. Got 2. Moves on to the wing rack. 3 now for Owen Joseph. 4 for Owen Joseph, trying to set the number. Make it tough here for Luke Hansett, who's coming up next. 5 the number to beat currently. Joseph still looking to add to it as he gets to the middle rack. Money ball on the way. Can't get that one to go.
And just like the first round, starting off a bit slow, looking to get into the later racks and put up a big number, sitting at 5 so far. Definitely needs a couple more to put some pressure on Hansot, sitting at 6.
Rattles home one there on the wing, gets to the corner, knocks down number 7. Clock winding down, he's got 8, 9, gets to the money ball, 11! Matching the first round output with 11, Owen Joseph putting up a nice number here for Luke Hansett, who had 11 or 10 in the first round. He's going to have to best that here if he wants to beat Owen Joseph, who got 11.
Looking to match little brother Landon
Yeah.
with his 12 to win it for the G League division. Good start there with 1.
Luke, again, we mentioned 10 in the first round, 1 there on the first rack, moving on to the wing where he really lit it up last time. And get that one to go. There's number 2. Number 3. Like you mentioned, Danny, you're going to have to get yourself into a rhythm. You want to get yourself into double digits. He's got 4. Money ball. That's huge. 6. He gets to his second to last rack. Makes it 7, 20 seconds. It looks like he's going to have plenty of time to get through all of them. Question is, he's going to make enough. He's got 8. This is going to be close. 9 for the tie. Got it. Looking for the win here with the money ball.
Oh.
Can't get it to go, and it's going to be Owen Joseph winning it at the end, 11-10. Dramatic fashion there in the three-point contest, coming down to the wire. Look like we're going to have our second Hansett win the three-point competition, and instead Luke comes up 1 bucket short as Owen Joseph with back-to-back 11-point rounds, able to come out and win the three-point contest of the G League division. And one of my favorite guards here at camp is going to come over, have a seat with us, pop on a headset. We're going to have a word here with my guy, Owen Joseph. Again, having a great camp out here, a little icing on the cake. Great job. Let's get this up here for a little bit for you. Great job here on the three-point competition.
Thank you.
So what's the what was the mindset coming into the three-point shootout here?
Just taking my time. I talked to one of the coaches over there, and he just said, take my time, because when you start rushing it, you get out of your rhythm and stuff.
Yeah.
If you take your time, you can just, like, find that rhythm and stuff. So I just wanted to take my time, and then going into the final round, I choose to go first so that I could set the score, and then it'd be in his head that, like, that's what he's got to beat.
And you were the first shooter of the night, too, going, and then a long break in between. What did you do to kind of keep yourself loose during that break? Because you probably sat around for a good half hour before you got your second opportunity to go.
Just not, like, killing myself and making myself gas, so just taking a couple shots to just stay loose and stuff. So then, because going out there and then just shooting the whole time, I'd probably get gassed and then get tired, because going around them, it is tiring, so.
For sure. You saw your sister take part in the competition as well. You mentioned you got some advice from your coaches. Did your sister give you any knowledge as she went through that?
No, not really. I told her to take her time a little bit because she did rush it, but
right on.
You know, there's still time to learn.
Good stuff, man. What are some of the things that you want to work on your game? We mentioned your game. It feels like you could score kind of when you want to, but you're doing a good job of setting up for your teammates. What's something that you really want to focus on getting better out here at the summer basketball camp?
Staying in front of the person I'm guarding, like not getting lost so much, and then just finishing over contact.
Good stuff, man. Well, like I said, you're one of my funnest players to watch out here, putting in work tonight, winning the three-point contest in the G League division. Owen Joseph, back-to-back 11-point rounds. Great shooting performance, my guy.
Thank you.
Heck of a job here. Owen Joseph wrapping it up with the three-point contest win here in the G League division. Landon Hansett winning it in the D League division. Elijah Ruiz in the NBA, and Bella Fortner of the WNBA division here at the NorCal Sports TV three-point contest. We hope you've enjoyed it. Danny, any final words before we sign off here?
No, it's just been a great time. Today's my last day up here, so really got to enjoy my time coming up every night watching the games. It's a great atmosphere out here, a lot of basketball. If you're enjoying basketball or young camper, get up here for the next one.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. We've got another one coming up in July. More information on NorCalSportsTV.com/camp. It's also where you can find the remainder of the game schedule for this camp. We've got day 4 coming up tomorrow. Plenty more action on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. For Danny, I'm Mario, alongside our producer Joseph Yanes here on NorCal Sports TV. Thank you for joining us here for the three-point contest. We'll see you tomorrow night.